Narcissists have a unique way of viewing the world, often seeing others as competitors rather than friends or allies. They thrive on comparison and feel the need to be the best in every situation. This constant drive to compete can stem from their insecurities and a deep desire for validation. When a narcissist perceives someone as a threat to their self-image or status, they will go to great lengths to outshine that person. Because they see others as rivals, they constantly engage in competition, which affects most of their relationships and the emotional well-being of those around them. The narcissists thrive on external validation. They seek admiration and praise from others to boost their self-esteem. Competing with others allows them to feel superior, reinforcing their false self-image they work so hard to maintain. Winning a competition, whether in a casual setting or a professional environment, serves as proof to themselves of their greatness. Despite their outward confidence, they often have deep-seated insecurities. Competing helps them mask these feelings. By consistently trying to outdo others, they divert attention from their vulnerabilities and create a facade of invincibility. Competition is often about control. They want to be seen as the best in any situation. This need for dominance can drive them to compete aggressively, as they believe being on top affirms their superiority over others. They may compare their achievements, their physical appearance, social status, career, material possessions, or even their relationships. They also feel the need to compete with everything you say, always trying to one-up you. Whether you share a story about a recent achievement or a fun experience, they quickly jump in with something bigger or better. This behavior comes from their desire to be seen as superior and more interesting than anyone else. They struggle to celebrate your successes because it makes them feel insecure. Instead of engaging in a genuine conversation, they focus on turning the spotlight back to themselves, which makes them feel like they are winning over you. This competitive behavior not only boosts their ego, but may also put pressure on others, making them feel inadequate. Because almost everything is seen as a competition to the narcissist, they often use manipulation to ensure they come out on top. This can include undermining others, spreading rumors, or taking credit for someone else's work. Such tactics not only help them appear like they are winning, but also create toxic environments where others may feel devalued. In social settings, the narcissist will often dominate conversations by talking about their achievements. They may dismiss other successes or change the subject to themselves. This behavior reinforces their need to be seen as superior and diverts attention from anyone else's accomplishments. If they feel threatened or lose in a competition, they might resort to playing the victim, coming up with excuses for their failures. They can manipulate situations to garner sympathy and redirect focus away from their defeat. This tactic allows them to maintain their self-image without taking responsibility for their losses. Competing with a narcissist can be emotionally draining. Those around them may feel pressured to constantly prove themselves or achieve more to gain approval. This can lead to stress, anxiety, and burnout. Competition can strain personal relationships. Friends, family, or colleagues may feel belittled or undervalued, leading to resentment. We shouldn't engage in competition with a narcissist because it can lead to unnecessary stress and frustration. When we try to compete, we often end up feeling overwhelmed, as they constantly thrive on being the center of attention, always wanting to appear superior over others. Instead of having a normal conversation, it just turns into a battle where they only focus on outdoing others. This not only harms our self-esteem, but it also takes away our peace and joy. Genuine connections often suffer as narcissists prioritize their need for validation over mutual support. In workplaces, a narcissist's competitive nature can create toxic work environments. Colleagues may feel undermined, leading to a lack of collaboration and teamwork. This can hinder overall productivity and morale within the workplace. It is important to establish clear boundaries when dealing with a narcissist. This may include limiting interactions or asserting your own achievements without engaging in their competitive behavior. Focus on your self-worth and achievements. Remind yourself that their need for competition reflects their insecurities, not your abilities. Surround yourself with supportive people who understand what it's like having to deal with a narcissist. Sharing your experiences with the right people can provide validation of your own perspective. Narcissists are driven by their need for validation, control, and a fear of inferiority, leading them to compete with those around them. Their tactics are manipulative and can be damaging, affecting our emotional well-being. That is why understanding why narcissists engage in competition can be important for our emotional well-being and our personal relationships. Realizing that their need to one-up others stems from deep insecurities can help us not take their behavior personally. This awareness can help us to set healthy boundaries and maintain our self-esteem, rather than getting caught up in their constant need for validation. By understanding why they feel the need to compete, we can handle our interactions with them better. It can also shield us from psychological or emotional harm and encourage us to build healthier connections with others who genuinely appreciate us. We should focus on our peace and joy instead of competing with a narcissist because it helps us feel happier and more balanced. When we prioritize our well-being, we stop letting their need for attention affect us. Instead of getting caught up in their games, we can enjoy our own achievements and our relationships with others. Focus on what brings you joy, such as hobbies, friendships, and self-care. This way, we can create a life that feels good for us rather than getting dragged into their negative cycle of competition. Ultimately, this understanding of why the narcissists see others as competition can empower us to prioritize our own needs over the narcissist's need to be validated. If you enjoyed this video and it was helpful to you in any way, please support us by liking this video, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. Thank you.